Hi everyone, welcome back to Pamela's Paper Passion. I have been gone for a while now. First I got really sick with my sinus infection and I tried to make a couple of videos, but it just didn't work out. So I am going to make one today, and today I'm going to do a single layout with 3 4x6 pictures. And this is my grandson, Anthony, and he graduated high school in 2019. And I'm just getting around to scrapping these. So anyways, welcome back. I am so glad you came. So I am going to just tack these down. I want to run them all the way across. I am going to follow this sketch, and the sketch is by Allison Davis, and it's sketch number 8, and it's a free sketch. All you have to do is go to, let me make this, bring this in. Okay, all you have to do is go to Scrapbook Generations, and if you want this exact sketch, it's a free sketch, Allison Davis, and it's a free sketch of number 8. And she has a whole bunch of sketches on Scrapbook Generations. And there's another artist that, Debbie Sanders also has sketches there in scrapbook.com, or Scrap Generation has Scrapbook Generation. But I'm going to follow this pretty closely. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to move it up here. What I did is I punched some colored cardstock. And again, it came from those 6x6 paper mats. And it's got pencils on one side. And it's got blue on the other side. And this has apples. But I'm going to cut some apples to put on there. But they're not going to be on there. So they're just going to be small ones. And I got this green. I think I'm going to make my 2-inch, let's look at this, okay? This 2-inch piece going all the way across. So I think I'm going to take this. I think this is so pretty. We're going to take this and we're going to cut it and put it at the bottom for our strip. And we need a 2 by 12. Ooh, just a minute. I knocked that on the floor. I had to go get it. Okay. So, let's go ahead. Got my little Fisker trimmer here. This is my photo trimmer, but I use it for 6x6 as well. So, there's one. I need 2 for each side. Whoops. Okay. Just using my little Fisker trimmer here, running it up at the 2. Okay, there is 2. Okay, and now I'll cut some out, punch some out for my circles. But I'm going to set this aside and come back to my little. Let's come back here and put this down there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and tack this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put it at maybe 1/2 inch up. Okay, right there. Okay, there we go. 1/2 inch, and I'm going to do the same with this one. And that will give us our strip across the bottom. Or, well, actually it's not on the bottom. It's a 1/2 inch up from the bottom. Okay. For some reason, this paper doesn't want to go together. Okay. Well, maybe the 6x6 wasn't actually square. But I think I'm going to be able to get it down. Okay. I want to put it to where it's really not real noticeable that I pieced these together, but I may be able to cover them up with some circles or maybe my journaling card or whatever. because I do have a lot to journal. This boy here, I tell you, he went and lived with all kinds of people in his senior year, and I commend him because to fight to stay in school, which he did, and just, I mean, he didn't have a lot of support, and my son said that if I brought him to him, my son, and he would get him back in school, get him all set back up again. And so if it wouldn't have been for my son, this boy here probably wouldn't have graduated. I don't know what God had in store for him, but I don't think he would have graduated. So I'm going to just put a whole bunch of little circles down here, and I'm going to punch some more out. I'm using this is a 2-inch Fiskars punch, and then this is a 1/2 inch, and then this is a 1/4 inch. Yeah, a 1/4. Wait a minute, it's 3/4. I'm sorry. I thought it was a 1/4. Okay, I've got another one as well. Here it is. Okay, and this one is 1 1/4, 1 1/4. Hey, I don't know if I'm in screen or not. There we go. Okay, this is 1 1/4, and this is 1 1/2. So I have different sizes of circles. And also, I'm going to get little bitty ones to go in my circle. What do you call it? It's not a circle embellishment. Here I go. Okay, this one I glued down too much, and now I can't get it up. So I come back to my handy dandy tooth picker. No, don't like my teeth picked at. Okay, let's see. Nope, I guess I'll just go over it. So I'm going to just go over it instead of under it. Okay, and I've got an apple one here. It's got red on the back. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the apple. There we go. Yes, and I'm not putting these straight because I don't want them straight. I just want them kind of a cluster like this. So I've got to have a whole bunch of circles in order to make my embellishment. And I'm going to go ahead and get my where is it? Oh, here it is. This is, what size is this? Okay, I'm also feeling this little bitty one. I don't know what size it is. I have to look and find it, and I'll get back with you. But you can make circles out of anything. Punches, dies. I mean, you could draw them. Or you don't have to use circles. You could use squares or maybe triangles. You could use just about any shape. And this side has apples, so I could string some apples around, and I could string some red and some blue around. And I also have this one. I could do some more of that and some more of this. So there's a whole lot of options. You could do just about any color and any shape. But I don't want to have a whole bunch of colors on here besides blue, red, yellow, and green. So that's pretty much what I'm going to go for. And I think I'm going to cut out some little bitty ones. Now, utilize my paper a little bit better. Okay. Really? Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I love these 6x6 papers, and I really don't use them enough, and I really need to because I have a bunch of them. And I thought, well, shoot, this is going to be a perfect thing for them. because I didn't want to use a 12 by 12 for this. Okay, so I'm not going to use these down here because it takes away from that strip. So I'm going to come up here and put those on the top. So I've got a whole bunch of little red ones and some little apple ones. I'm going to go ahead and I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and die cut some. All right, I've got me some circles punched out. I went ahead and did some scallop ones. They have 1, 2, 3, and just all the colors that I'm looking for. And so some of these I'm going to put on scallops. But I found a picture that I could cut out to put over here. I didn't think I had one, but I did. This is his mother, Kelly, my daughter, and then that is Anthony, my grandson. And I'm going to find something. No, I guess that's the same. Yeah, it's the same size. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some dimension on there. And this here, I got at Dollar Tree. Well, it's $1.25 tree now. They just haven't renamed it. But it is $1.25 now. Which everything's gone up so high that the Dollar Tree can't even keep its business. So I got to go up to $1.25, and then they have a $5 section. And I never thought, I used to see all these commercials. How much is this? It's $1. How much is this? $1. Everything in their store used to be $1. And now, no. With the inflation and everything, no. The dollar store wouldn't have made it if they wouldn't have upped the prices on this stuff. So, I understand that they have to go up on their stuff because everybody else has gone up. And I don't know about you and where you're from, but I live here in Bridgeport, Texas, which is right in the heart of Texas, right in the north central side of Texas. And here, prices have gone so crazy that you walk into a grocery store, $40 later, you walk out with a bag. And it's crazy. You can't buy anything with $5 anymore. You have to have $6 or $7 to buy anything. Once you add tax into it, yes, this is inflation I've never seen before. And my husband, he's never seen this before either. And, whoops, I can't get it. You guys ever have trouble getting the backs off of your dimensionals? Boy, howdy, I do. And I started using these because they help me pick it up from the back. And I've got a whole bunch of these. My husband bought me some. And I didn't know what to use them for. And I thought, well, shoot, I'll just use it in my scrap room. They were sitting in our medicine cabinet for years. And they never got used. Well, I don't go picking at my teeth, and if they need to be picked at, I'm going to the dentist and let them pick at it. They know what they're doing, I don't. And I kind of really have this desire to keep my teeth the best I can. Our dentist doesn't like to pull teeth unless they are real bad. And then, even then, he doesn't like to pull teeth. So, and I'm game for that. I don't want my teeth pulled. I do, oh gosh, I have a story. I was with my sister, and we were driving down the road, and I felt something in my mouth. And I just flipped out and threw it out the window. And it was my crown for my teeth. And I threw it out the window. We kept driving, and I, still was freaking out because I had something in my mouth, something foreign in my mouth. And on down the road, I noticed that, hey, I've got this big stump in my mouth. Whoops, I put that the wrong way, really? I had this big stump in my mouth from my crown getting thrown out the window. So I go back to the dentist. Oh, my goodness sakes. I should have went and got that crown. Because when I'm going to use this side. I'm just putting these circles down any which way and every which way. But anyhow, going down the street, we're heading on down the street. And I said, we got to go to the dentist. We got to stop at the dentist office. And my sister says, why? And I said, because I just threw my crown out the window. She said, well, what did you do that for? Well, I didn't intend to. Excuse me. I didn't intend to, but, not paying attention to what I was doing. I ended up doing, I think instead of that glue, I think I'm going to put a dimensional on this and pop it up off of that. I've got the dimensionals right here. I think it needs some dimension. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can use my fingernails. There we go. Got it. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop this one up. Just because I don't have any, larger ones back, popped up. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this one up. Whoops. Boy, I almost pulled that whole row of dimensional tape off. And it was hooked together, and I didn't know it. And I pulled one, and almost all of them came. So, anyhow, I am struggling to take these backs off of them. I'm going to have to get my toothpicker to help me get the backs off of these. There. Okay. Now I'm going to pop this up. Oh, where should I put it? Okay, I don't want to cover up that picture right there. Okay, there's 2019. You can see it. Okay, where am I going to put it? Okay. How about if I put it right there? I'm thinking I'm going to find a little hole punch and just do a little one in there. So I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put, I don't want that one. See these pencils? I think I'm going to put these pencils down over here. That picture doesn't stand out at all. And I'm not really sure. Now that picture just kind of blends into the background. And it is stuck on dimensionals and I'll probably never get it off. So I think I'm going to just, I wonder what I could do to that. I'll think about it and come back to it. In the meantime, I'm going to go work on my circle up here. Okay, let's make sure you can see it. Okay. Yeah, I think you can. Okay. Well, see that bright light? I'm fixing to cover that up. Okay, we got our little owl. I'm going to put it one on this. I need to tone down that busyness. Oh, goodness gracious. I didn't put any glue on it. I guess I just expected it to stick. It's not going to do that. Well, a little bit ago, my dogs saw another dog walking down the street. And man, they went crazy. I thought they were going to try to jump out of the window and get that other dog. But we're up on the second floor and not real wise to jump out the window. But when we first built our house, Macy, my little Yorkie, she ran up the stairs, and we didn't have our wall on the separating the garage from the stairway up yet, and she jumped from the second floor right down into the garage floor, cement floor. OMG, I almost had a heart attack. We rushed her to the vet hospital. She was knocked out. Blood was coming out of her mouth. And myself and my husband just started praying. You know, Lord, please don't take her out like this. This is, our fault because we didn't keep her safe from the opening of the stairway. And I don't know. I don't know what she was thinking. But she just jumped out the window. And not out the window. She jumped from the second story down into the garage. And like I said, almost gave me a heart attack. Almost gave my husband a heart attack. So we rushed her to the vet. And they x-ray her whole body. And then they run some tests on her internal organs, make sure they were okay. And I sat there, just scared to death that they were going to come out and tell me that she was gone. Because they told me I couldn't come back there when they were doing the x-rays and stuff. So they came back out, and when they called our name, we almost fainted. It was scary. And so the vet came out and said, "You're not going to believe this, but she only has a bruised rib, one bruised rib, and a busted lip. And it just knocked her out cold." And, I'll tell you what, God works miracles. And I thank goodness I'm a Christian. I believe in the Lord, because I'll tell you, He could have taken her out. And our first instinct was to pray. And, because she shouldn't have lived when she fell. She didn't fall, she jumped. It was 12 feet right down on the cement. And she came out of it with a bruised rib, and she was sore. She was sore for several days, but she only had a bruised rib and a busted lip. They said that when she landed, or a little bit later, she had bit her lip when she landed, it looked like, is what they said. So, anyhow, it was so scary, and she is a miracle dog, because, I don't think I'd have survived that fall. But she is a 3-pound Yorkie. And I'll show her to you in just a minute when I get through. She's sitting over there in the window. And with my other little Yorkie, I need to wash their face again. They keep getting this agu. I cleaned it yesterday. I guess I hadn't cleaned it today. And it's looking pretty nasty. But anyways, I thought, wow, she is Mighty Dog. I don't know if you guys are old enough to know Mighty Dog, but Mighty Dog, my goodness, Mighty Dog. It was a cartoon way back in the day. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do over here. I think I'm going to put another red one. Yep. Mighty Dog is over there crying. She's, what are you eating? She's eating something. And she doesn't have any food up here. I didn't bring it. So, I think I'm going to go ahead. Come here. Come here. Come. Good girl. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show it. Oh, no. No. I almost did let go of my camera. You gonna fall? Okay. I'm trying to. Okay. No. Okay. No. Okay. Here she is. She is 3 pounds. And she's super dog. She jumped about 12 feet. And there's my other one coming down the stairs. My husband built some stairs for them. And so they have a little stairway over there. So anyways, she went to barking at this dog that was walking down the street. And I had to, I don't know. Okay, I had to take a little break, and I went ahead and I finished the embellishment clusters. Okay, there's the finished embellishment cluster in the top. I also put a little circle border around Anthony's picture, Anthony and Kelly's picture, so it will show up, because before you couldn't even see it. It was lost in that background. So I messed around with some stuff and tried to see what I could use. And over here, I could barely get it under because I had a dimensional underneath that, and it was not going to come up. So, and then I decorated it with some little caps. And I was going to put the gown on here, but because I've got a set of, let me get them. Okay. And I got these little cats at Hobby Lobby. Let me show you. Okay, these were gemstones from Hobby Lobby. And it had little caps. And it had little caps and some other little stuff. And then this one, I've almost used it. Okay, but the gown is black and his was green. So I didn't want to put that. And this is about yellowed out, and so is the cap. So I probably won't use those two. This is a yearbook, and this is honors. And he didn't have either of those, or he didn't have those. I also did some splatters up here, because when I got it all finished, this over here really looked bare. And I just didn't like it. So anyways, these little bows I got at Temu. And I paid like 50 cents for, I don't know, about 50 of them, I think. I got some different colored ones, and then I got some plain white ones. So, anyways, I have one more thing to say. Right here, I dropped the paintbrush when I was doing my splatters, and I cannot get this off. If anybody knows if you could get oxide off of a photo, if they would please let me know, because I don't think you can. Yeah, I'll be really happy if somebody can and tells me. But anyways, it's been fun being with you, and thank you for visiting my channel. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.